Oh shit. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I've got a few new lures that I really want to share with you. We've been building up our range of micro jigs slowly but surely over the last few months, and now it's at a level where there are so many to choose from. We have jigs ranging from tiny things at 1.5 grams up to 20 grams and obviously beyond, but today it's really about the micro jigs. So I've taken a bunch out of the packets, I've got them to the side here. I'm going to run you through each individual one. There's so many to look at, there's more colors than I can possibly mention, so we'll cut a few of those in, but we'll take a quick look and see what we've got here. And we'll see what we've got here, and we'll have a play. So starting off, we've got some really cool jigs here from Haybusa. These are a 20 gram jig. I'll give you a closer look there. The finish on these jigs is really nice, and it's a bit of a common theme across all these micro jigs. The finish on all this stuff is first class, like it really needs to be seen in person. Like look at the light bouncing off those foils. They're a really, really nice product. They've got a couple of different profiles and different shapes and sizes to get you different falls. Some of them are going to be a bit more of a straight to the bottom and work on the lift, where others are going to fall and flutter. They all come with different sort of terminals. So you've got the double assist hook off the top of this guy here. It's got that flatter side with the wedge. It's going to flutter, it's going to fall. Some of them run the treble on the back as well. It's a bit of a preference. Some people like that, some people don't. They come with a mix of terminals. They're all really sharp. As I was taking these out of the packet, I definitely got a treble under the thumbnail, and it might have been a bit of blood. But they're a really, really nice finish. So these are 20 grammers, and there's a bunch of other sizes as well in these too. But these ones are from Haybusa, which is a new one we've just added in. Ow, I'm getting stuck as I talk. Next, we've got a few from Little Jack. Again, some really cool finishes, like that sardine flash there. Like if we can get the camera to focus, you look at the foils and the realistic finish on there. It's really, really nice premium finish on these jigs. What you'd expect from these sort of Japanese brands and companies. They do a really, really good job. This one's a bit unique. It's got the ball bearing swivel hanging off the top and a single assist hook down the bottom there with a bit of feathers and flash. It's got a bit of a banana going on there to give it a bit of action. Same with this one, they got a bit of a bend in that one there. If we can get it to focus. So yeah, they're really cool jigs from Little Jack. I'm not going to tell you the names. They have so many different names and weird names. We'll cut over some footage. You can see the packaging and look at the names on there, but it's all listed on the TackleWest website. Get that to focus back on me. This is a pretty popular one we've had in the store for a little while, and this is the Palms. Slow Black, it's the Crater Shore jig. This is a really cool finish. It's kind of like, it's not an abalone shell, but it's kind of got that, almost that titanium-y kind of look on there. Really nice finish. It's runs your assist hooks top and bottom. They have a nice slow flutter on them. This one weighs about 10 grams. Really, really nice jig. I've got a heap of jigs from Majorcraft as well, the jig power range. These things come in like 1.5 to 10 grams, so there's a heap of different sizes, but the finish on these is beautiful. That one's got a bit of a Lumo finish with the silver stripes. They run a treble off the rear, assist off the top. This one here is like a blue mackerel finish. It looks really, really good. Like it's got those little dots and stripes down the side. You can see the foils in the light there. Looks really, really nice. Again, trebles on the rear, assist on the front. A lot of these smaller jigs tend to have that treble on the rear and assist on the front. You can change it if you like. That's another one of the Majorcraft jig para jigs there. That one's like the yakka or the yellowtail finish. Really, really nice. Imitates some of that small bait we get beautifully. Probably the most popular jig that we've been selling, and probably my favorite just for the finish and action of it. They're amazing looking jigs, is these Little Jacks here. This is a Typo 6, I think, from the top of my head, but the finish, the scale pattern on the top, if you can see that, really, really nice. Like it is a little mini yakka if ever I've seen one. Really good quality BKK hooks off this one as well, double assists off the top. They cast like absolute bullets. I've been using this one recently with my Yamaga Blue Current, a bit of land-based fishing, and you can just bomb it an absolute mile and really get your rod up there and get it moving through the water. Really effective. We'll keep moving through, and then I'll talk to you about all the things you can use them for as well. This is a new one we just got in as well. This one's from Apia. No, this one is actually Haybusa as well, sorry. And this one here is a really nice finish. Tiny little hooks on it. I have to get it nice and close so you can actually see it. But these have that, that sort of flat bottom with the wedge in the top, gives it a nice flutter. Beautiful finish. There's some really nice colors in this one as well. These hooks are super sticky. These things weigh like 5 grams. They're tiny. They cast like little bullets. They work really, really well. We've got a couple more here. I think we've got some Apier jigs, more little jacks, all sorts, 3 grams, 5 grams, heaps of different jigs. And then I'll finish here with the little 1.5 gram. This thing is tiny. 1.5 gram Majorcraft. That's a jig para of one of the range there. Tiny little single assist on there. The foil, the flashy finishes. We'll get that to refocus. Flashy finishes. Woo. Tiny little thing. To me, that's going to be a cracking little skippy jig off the back of the boat in winter. But, so mentioning that, so what are we targeting with micro jigs? Well, it's exploded in recent years, especially in the last 12 months. It's just gone nuts. A lot of the people using these jigs are shore-based anglers. So it's really accessible to pretty much everyone. You don't have to use a really high-end 9-foot shore jigging rod from Japan. You can use your average 7-foot, 2 to 4 kilo, 2 to 10 gram cast weight, and cast a bunch of these jigs and do exactly what these guys are doing with these high-end stuff. Eggy rods are really good for using as well. They're sort of 8 foot, 8 foot 6. They have a nice taper that lends itself to doing micro jigging from the shore. But we do sell a range of Yamagas, and we got the ripple fishers as well, like the Blue Current, TZ Nanos, and the Ripple Fisher Real Crescents. They are just perfect for that kind of fishing. A lot of guys are hitting your moles, your rock walls, off jetties, and really targeting things like skippy, snapper, brim, tarwine. All sorts of fish eat micro jigs. I know guys that have lost big snapper on their big mulloway, Samson fish. So pretty much everything that you think would eat a jig in 40 meters of water will eat a jig in 5 meters of water off your local rock wall if you know where to look. So really effective. But then out of the boat as well, like for me it screams skippy. Skippy in a burley trail in winter, which we're coming into, we're in the middle of summer, but as we come out of summer into autumn and winter, skippy in the burley trails, your snapper as well when the band opens back up again. Love a micro jig. They're going to be really effective, and they're just a fun way to fish. You don't have to use specialized tackle, but if you want to go down that rabbit hole, my goodness, there is some really cool gear you can look at and use. So yeah, that's a quick look at the micro jigs. We'll overlay some of the footage of all the other colors we got here. There is so many to choose from. It's a bit ridiculous. We keep running out of space already. We've only been open a month and we've already run out of space to put them. So yeah, a range of micro jigs. We've got brands like Majorcraft, Little Jack, Apier, Haybusa, Palms. Like the list is growing on. We're only going to get more. It's a really popular way to fish, and it's only growing in popularity. So yeah, come in the store and check those out. But I do have one more thing to show you. It's something I've been asked for so much. It's finally here, and that's the new Squidtrex. So I'm gonna go grab a couple and I'll bring them back over and give you a look. Let's start with the Squidtrex 170. I think this is gonna be the most popular model for us here in WA, demersal fishing up to, let's say, 70 odd meters of water. This thing comes in at 170 mil long, hence the name Squidtrex 170, and it weighs 250 grams. So quite an upgrade on the previous 150, which only weighs, I think, about 135 grams. A lot more weight in this one, but not a huge amount of length. So it's that really good profile, a really good size lure for your dewies, your snapper, your baldies, all that kind of thing, all those big tasty demersal fish. But it has that weight to get down there when conditions aren't favourable. And let's face it, in WA, when was the last time we had favourable conditions? Like, we've had a few days here and there, but it has been blowing for quite a long time. This will be an absolute staple in most people's boxes. They come with that big BKK assist, a little bit different from the last lot. These are a much more heavy duty assist hook and cord. So you can see it's that one big single assist hook there. Very heavy gauge and very strong with a nice thick assist cord with your split to your body. Still has that point on the bottom, if we can see that point on the bottom there. So you can, if you want to, you can add an extra hook in there too, as well as a second toe point on top there. So if you do want to change the angle of the way you're pulling at the different vibration through the water, you can change that as well. But yeah, they come in all the colors, you know, the 8 colors previously with the different squid patterns and some of the really cool bright ones as well, which everyone seems to love. Out now, we've got a heap of stock here at Myrie, Beckenham, Osborne Park. We've all got the stock in the shops. I think this one is going to be an absolute winner. The finish is just as good as it was previously. It's a Nomad lure. They don't ever seem to miss, to be honest. They do a really good job. So that's your 170. It's going to be perfect for those PE3, PE4, even PE5 jigging 30 to 70 meters of water and beyond, depending on your day. So yeah, it's going to be a staple. It's going to be a cracker. A lot of people are going to want to pick this one up, but we'll move on. We'll get into the really big dogs, which, my goodness, they're heavy. Next in the line, we've got the big 190. This thing's even bigger again, 190 mil. This comes in at 400 grams. That's right, 400 grams. It's heavy. It's got a lot of lead stacked inside of there. Again, big hook on the front, next size up. This thing is going to be an absolute beast in the deeper water. Now on the packet, they say up to 250, and the previous one said 200, but obviously fish year conditions in WA, and especially if we go north, we got a lot of current, the swell's up, the wind, like it's all going to depend what PE line you're using, your leader, all that kind of thing. So, but these things are going to get you a lot deeper again. Now it's got that toe point on the front. So as I said, it can change the way the lure vibrates and the way you're jigging it, but it's also so you control them. If you want to chuck a Squidtrex out behind the boat, put the hammer down and go and troll, you can do that with this. Probably not the first use I would use it for, being a soft TPE lure, but definitely it's something you can do in a pinch. So that's your 190 there, 400 grams, absolute beast. Again, come in all 8 great colors, so we'll check those ones out. And we've got one more to show you. It is the big dog, it's huge. I'm gonna have to bloody get a crane to lift it up here, but we'll get one out of the packet. Righto, there it is, the big 220. This thing is an absolute beast. 220 mil long, 600 grams. 600 grams. If you want to go for a day out to the fads and then you want to go do a bit of deep dropping as well, 600 grams on your lighter PE outfits, that's going to get down there. Go and drop on the Derwin and wine snapper all day. It's got a massive, again, even bigger single assist hook on the front there. Super, super sharp, heavy assist cord. It's got that extra toe point. Obviously we're going to mainly use this for jigging, but yes, as I said, you can cast, you can troll, you can do all sorts of these. 600 grams of weight in this, it's an absolute beast. I'm not sure what you're going to be able to cast that with. Wouldn't recommend it. It's probably going to do a bit of damage to the rod, but jigging and trolling, mainly jigging, this thing's going to be an absolute beast for the really deep water. In the packet you get 300 plus. It really will depend on your day, but you can get this thing down with those lighter PE outfits and target those deeper areas where you couldn't previously with a lure like this. It's very unique. TPE material, as I said on all these, super, super stretchy, really stretchy, durable material. When you're targeting all those fish with little teeth, it'll get you a bit further than some of the other plastics out there. This one comes in 4 colors as opposed to the 8s, the others, but it's got some really nice colors. We'll overlay that footage as well, give you a look at them. But that's your Squidtrex 220. We've got the 170 and the 190 here as well. I'll stack those up, see if we can give you there's all 3 of your Squidtrexes there. They're going to be super, super popular. We've got all the colors and sizes in store available now. Check them out, Osborne Park, Beckenham, Myrie, online at TackleWest.com.au. These are going to be a hit. If you know what happened last time with getting sold out worldwide in 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days, these are going to go quick, so jump online, come in store, check them out before you miss out. That's the new Squidtrex. So thanks for watching. It's been a little quick video showing you a bit of the gear in the shop. As I said, if you want to get any of the stuff you saw today, jump online at TackleWest.com.au, come into one of our 3 stores, Beckenham, Osborne Park, Myrie. Have a chat, give us a call. We're happy to talk about it, put you in the right direction. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again in the next video.